Hey everybody, I hope that you're doing really good. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Adrian H of H Life. I'm an intuitive healer, I practice holistic wellness, transformational coach, and I also do spiritual regression hypnosis. Okay, so this is a reading for all the zodiac signs, the good things that are coming towards you. Alright, for this reading I'm going to use the Good Tarot, and I'm also going to use the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. If you want links to those, they are down below in the description. Alright, for those of you always supporting me, I really thank you. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. My beautiful graphic design and social media management as always is done by AC Digital Marketing Solutions. And this is for the good things that are coming your way. Alright, there's a couple of things that I want to tell you, and so as I'm drawing the cards, I'm just going to tell you about it. Okay, so a couple of things that I'm doing. First of all, I committed to some things that I'm going to be doing. So I won't be able to do the readings for all the zodiac signs every single week, maybe at least for the time being. But what I'll do is I'll try my best to do like an all signs reading for you every week. Okay, so what I do have coming out as well, for those of you that are watching this right now, I'm also there's still a reading coming out for love for all the different zodiac signs, and then I've also got a reading coming out for the next 3 months for you specifically. Remember with tarot readings that it's always the energy, it's a collective reading, it may not resonate with everyone. Remember to always look at your moon sign, remember to look at your rising, and as well as your Mercury for communication and your Venus for love. And if you don't know what those things are, there is a link down below in the description, as there always is, for you to have a look at those, because it really helps quite a lot when we do know what our different signs are. All right, remember that the energy that's coming towards you, you always have a choice, you always have free will. There's over 7.5 billion people on this planet, so one person's story is not necessarily your story. Take what resonates with you, and if it doesn't, simply release it with peace, with love, and let it go. Okay, readings are timeless. They are also not gender specific. Alright, so I selected all the different cards. We're going to start with Aries, and then we're going to walk all the way through around as it goes in the zodiac wheel. So we're going to start with Aries, and then we're going to end with Pisces. Alrighty. Okay, so there we are. All cards drawn for you. So we're going to start with Aries, and you can always look at the timestamps down below. So Aries, you've got messenger of water that is coming towards you, and this is very good positive inflow of energy. This is like positive ideas that are coming to you, positive ideas, maybe inspirations, where you just get some sort of like an epiphany as to what it is that you can do. Maybe you wanted to do something creative, and so they've got beautiful creative ideas that are coming to you. Okay, and when you get these ideas that are coming to you, sometimes it's literally just about paying attention to life. So what you want to do is, instead of, without sort of being neurotic, you just want to sort of be open to the idea that something wonderful may come to you. So you start paying attention to the signs that might be coming for you. And the card that comes for you, for an oracle card, says Mother Mary, love and peace. It says, let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Beautiful message, right? Mother healing is possible for you at this time. All right, so that was for Aries, and then we go to Taurus. Taurus, you also got a water card, same as Aries did, and it says Page of Water. Okay, so for you, Taurus, at this particular point in time, and I know that some of you have, it's almost like you've been trying to sort of fit into a certain box or a certain sort of mold to do things the right way, and maybe that wasn't working out. No matter how hard you tried, it just wasn't working out for you in that particular way. And so one of the main reasons maybe why things weren't working out for you is because there was actually a different way available, a different sort of solution that was, perfect for you, that was available at the time. And it's almost like instead of going out and trying to create what it is that you want, this is more time for you to sort of allow the ideas to come to you. So if a couple of different people come with the same sort of idea to you, you might want to pay attention to that. The same thing presents itself over and over. And you've got, your card says charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. All right. Ask and you shall receive. What a beautiful confirmation is that, isn't it? That is for Taurus. And then we've got the gem babies. Gem babies, you've got Two of Water, which is Two of Cups. All right. And this is about finding compromises, being open to, they're saying to me quite clearly the idea that you might be wrong, the idea that might be a better way for things to be done. And you want to allow at this particular point in time, you want to allow your emotions to flow more, obviously Gemini, actually being such a sensitive sort of in tune sign, sometimes more than others, you don't always want to let those emotions just flow. You sort of want to suppress them a little bit sometimes, because you don't want people to sort of see that almost like soft side of yours that you can think of brittle sometimes. And if you let the wrong people in, they can actually take advantage of that. But this is a good time to actually let your sort of like the truth of who you are flow. And at the same time, I feel this may welcome some people in your life, and it also may make some people sort of leave your life and say, listen, you're too sensitive, I can't actually do this. But those people are also maybe divinely meant to leave your life right now. And look at the card that you got, says Mercury, which is obviously your ruling energy. It says open communication, get a weight off your chest and speak up with love and be heard. All right. And sometimes the way to be heard, sometimes we want to shout and we want to scream because we want people to hear us and they want to hear our opinion and stuff like that. But sometimes instead of doing that, what you can actually do is when you speak a little bit softer, that is sometimes when people hear you more, as opposed to when you actually make, sort of like the louder noise. Cancer, Hanged Man. All right. This is a time for you, Cancer, to really, I feel that a lot of you have been putting a lot of work into the world, a lot of work into yourself, a lot of work into your spiritual work. And this is a time for you to allow life to sort of portray the magic to you. Sometimes when we've been in a space where we've been creating a lot and a lot and a lot, we feel that we still need to do something. But this is a time where, in fact, instead of trying to, do something, you actually want to take a little bit of a step back and allow life itself to show to you a lot of the magic that is available to you right now that you might not even be aware of. Okay, so there's a good stock of like miracles and blessings and things available here for you that you might not be aware of. Oracle card for you, El Moria, Awakening Presence. Okay. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So your needs are literally being taken care of. Okay. Let's see what we've got for Leo. Leo, you have got strength, which is the Leo card. All right. It is a safe time for you right now to really go within. There's a lot of wonderful things that are sort of coming towards you at this particular point in time. But in order to fully benefit from these blessings and things that are coming your way, this is a time where, if something comes up and it sort of makes you uncomfortable, or it sort of like brings out the pain and the fear and the worries and the concerns, all the sort of like little demons seem like they're running wild, like a cage that was open and it's budgets all over the place. It's really, this is a time when, especially when you get into difficult things, the emotions come up, the life challenges come up, to ask yourself, what could it be within myself that is making this come out right now, and how can I release that and set it free? Okay. Lots of healing. Commander Ashtar, call to action. This card always makes me think of Star Wars. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. All right. And then we've got Virgo. Virgo, oh, look at you, the Fool, new beginnings, powerful, beautiful things that come here, especially I feel within love, and just personal experience of life, really. So if you've been looking for a job, or anything like that, there's been any sort of concerns or anything like that that were happening for you, this is a very good card for you at this particular point in time. This is a very good indication for you at this particular point in time. Some of you might feel like life is very wild for you at the moment, or you might be feeling kind of stuck, if everything's very stagnant, and you're not quite sure what is going on. I feel that life is kind of letting you know that you know, wherever you are and whatever you've done, it's kind of time to move, you know. And sometimes when we don't move, it starts to feel uncomfortable where we currently are. So even though things may have been really, really fantastic for you before and perfect, it's sort of time for you to move right now. You know, new things to come into your life. You're ready to take that next step. All right. And you have got Gaia, Earth connection. Beautiful, beautiful Earth sign. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. All right, this is the time for you to start enjoying the goodies of life. It really, really is. And then we've got Libra. Libra, 8 of air, which is 8 of swords. All right. Libra, sometimes, you know, you can be so focused on getting the right thing going for everybody that first of all you sometimes forget about yourself. And also you know, this is a time to release, you know, a lot of worries and a lot of fears and a lot of concerns. I feel that your plate is very full with lots of stuff. And for the first time, for many of you, you know, your life is sort of predominantly more about yourself. It's almost like life brought you to that point where your life has to be about you. And you want to look at what are the things that are withholding you from having the goodies and the joy that other people are actually having, all right? Because there's wonderful things that are available to you right now, but you need to let go of the you know, have a willingness to sort of do investigation within the mind or the subconscious mind, your values, you know, your beliefs, for, you know, what is your worth, what is your value, you know, for yourself and for life and for everybody else, especially in relation to you. Okay, there's for some of you, there might be some outdated mind patterns and beliefs that are not really serving you in the best possible way. And for a oracle card, you have got Keepers of the Light. Oracle card, you've got Melchizedek, higher learning. Okay, and it says you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Alrighty. And then we go with Scorpio. Scorpio, 4 of water, 4 of cups. All right, something feels missing. Something feels very, very missing. And I feel that for many of you, it's almost like a solution is coming in for you. And it's almost like some of you are saying, but this is not what I've been asking for, you know. So there's a solution that's coming in, which seems very possible, but you're like also like, you know what, this is not what I asked for. This is not what I wanted. You know, this is not the way that I saw things going. Maybe, you know, you could benefit from opening your heart, mind, and soul to the idea that maybe, you know, what is coming towards you, it's better than you actually could have imagined, you know. You deserve that. Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. Right, it says you have something important to share. All that life experiences that you had, none of that suffering was really in vain. You know, for those of you that had a difficult path, you've got lots to share. Follow your inner call and don't let anything stop you. All right, don't let anything stop you. This is your time. Sagittarius, said temptation. All right, this is a time, Sagittarius, where it's almost like for some of you, some sort of almost like a survival mode could have kicked in. And this is almost one of those things where, you know, something kind of shows up to you and it looks very sweet and it looks very good and you sort of just want to go for it. You might want to just pause and think for a moment and just ask yourself, is this really the best deal for me? Because I feel that something is coming. And it feels almost like a test. Like, for example, if somebody comes in and say, you know, can you, I don't know, create this course for me or something like that, and this is the deal, you know. It's almost like the offer's on the table, and it might not be a bad offer, but it's almost, if you, you know, if you, I wouldn't say no, but, you know, you feel, okay, but can we maybe talk about it? Can we maybe make it somehow better? Then I feel that the deal might be actually made sweeter for you. All right. Lord Shiva, transcendence. Also realizing your value and your worth sometimes. So don't just settle for the first thing that comes in. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Okay. Sagittarius, and then we go to Capricorn. Capricorn, you've got the 5 of water, which is the 5 of cups. All right, so this is a time to release the idea that you are always right about everything. All right, for some of you, this is a time to allow others' opinion to come through. You know, to actually really listen to what they have to say, because there could be very good lessons that could be, you know, that you could actually learn there right now, and I feel for many of you, just having the willingness to maybe listen to a different person's opinion could actually also help you, heal from quite a lot in the past. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. To get new things, you need to let go of the old. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally and Spirit has your back. All right, so you are not alone. You are not alone. And then we go to Taurus. Taurus, you've got the Page of Earth. Okay, which has got to do with money. There, you may, especially if you've been worried and concerned about money and the resources and those type of things, there could be good money coming your way. All right, good monetary solutions coming your way. Blessings in ways that you didn't expect it could be coming through here for you. So do your best and leave the rest up to the universe. Your card says Radar, Soul Flame, so it could even get to do with love. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. And then lastly, we go with Pisces. Pisces, 4 of fire, which is 4 of wands, all right? This is the, as many people call it, the marriage card. It's about unity, it's about coming together. For many of you that were, sort of, I feel there was almost like a bubbly sort of sensation inside. And, you felt that good things were coming, but you didn't want to hope. It's very safe to hope now because there's good things coming your way. And Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, very important. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. All right, so that's what I got for you for your all signs reading. Thank you so much for your time, energy, love, and light. Remember that for those of you that are watching this reading now, as it's coming out, there is the love readings coming out for all the different zodiac signs, the sort of collective energy. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, you might want to do that so you get to see when that is coming out. And then I've got a reading coming out for you for the next 3 months, the following week. And remember, I may not have as many readings coming out for you for the next maybe few months as I always like to do, but I'll still put out a couple of, ones for all zodiac signs. I try to do that once a week, and maybe some picker cards just for some, for some psychic universal guidance for you. So if you want to know when those are coming out, then I would recommend that you do subscribe to the channel. Hit that all button next to the little bell next to subscribe so you know when they're coming out. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for your energy, love, and light. Namaste.